It's my pleasure, my singular privilege to welcome you again to Top Talk. Top Talk is the show where we focus on successful, highly successful individuals and people who are making impact, people who are trying to change the narrative of Nigeria's development positively, people who are contributing in one way or the other to make life better for others who God has blessed already. And they feel that they owe the nation or the people some level of, giving back. And so the person that I have in the studio with me on Top Talk today is an embodiment of all of this. If you talk about success, if you talk about beauty, if you talk about excellence, if you talk about political foray and all that, and in a jiffy, in a very short period, you will hear all of this. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about the delectable, the bold, outspoken Rukkaya Ibrahim. Rukkaya, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so today, this wonderful lady will tell us a little bit about herself, her early life, and then we'll take it up from there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name, you already called my name, you know my name.
Right.
My name is Her Excellency
Right.
Rukkaya Ibrahim, former gubernatorial aspirant of Kogi State.
Right.
If you call Kogi, we all know Kogi. Everybody knows Kogi.
Right.
Okay, I'm from Kogi. My father is a Kogan, is a Kogi man, and my mother is a foreigner.
Oh, okay.
So I'm mixed.
Right.
I'm a Nigerian and Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's nice having me here.
All right. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So, very briefly, you have heard she's Nigerian, and but sum total is that she's Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, welcome, and
Thank
we
you.
will be talking. I do recall some of the information online about you also testifies that you were a gubernatorial aspirant
Yeah.
in the 2019 elections.
Yeah.
First of all, let me ask, when after the 2019 elections, looks like you went on holiday. You didn't try in 2023. Is it that you were satisfied with what is going on, or what was the why? Why did you just
If I was satisfied with what was going on, I wouldn't go for a vacation, because I see that there is no free and fair election.
Okay.
And I feel that being a lady in Nigeria, I don't think women are needed in power, because I see they tell us come and try. We come out with our money, our power to try and see how we can be part of the people fixing Nigeria. So I see that they don't really need women in power. They don't really want us to come and show the good talents that God has given to women in Nigeria.
What you will need to expatiate on that. Why do you say that?
Because, let me say, I am thinking.
Yeah.
I think 100% of the leaders in Nigeria are from the northern part of Nigeria.
No, it's not correct, but go ahead.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Because I see that they are the one telling the Nigerians what to do or what not to do. That is what I think. But I don't know about what others think.
Right.
Because I feel that the northern part of Nigeria, the majorities of the leaders of Nigeria are Hausa Fulani. That's what I think.
Right.
Because they don't value women. Some of them, not all. They don't value women. They feel we should be in the kitchen, in the other room and the living room. We have power too. When it comes to women, we are the one electing men to power.
That's correct.
If you go to any polling unit, women are more than men.
True.
So we, the women, we don't know we have power. We have power because when we come to realize the power we have in Nigeria, We will not be electing men and they will be controlling us the way they do now. I know we women, we don't have unity. We don't support each other. But there are some that at least they support one another. Some of them, not all. So they feel women are not supposed to be in power. That when we are in power, we cannot do it right. And they make us feel that the few women they brought into power and they gave them chance, they started stealing. How many women were in power? How many? They are talking about Peter, this lady, former minister. What's her name?
The one in charge of humanitarian.
A humanitarian. They say she stole money. How many men stole money? They don't give to competent women. They don't give it to competent women. Because if they give it to competent women, they give it to women that will fail. And they say, okay, we have at least given it to you women. What do the women do? If they are doing free and fair and electing the people, the poor masses should elect who they feel will lead them, will do well for them. They will not be having these issues.
Well, see, I think that while your concern may be justified because of how things have been over time, I think that a lot is being done to also ensure that women get a better narrative. And why do I say so? If you recall, it was in China or something, or Japan, that the 35% affirmation for women was assigned, was agreed. And I think that what we should push for is that having agreed with that affirmation, they should implement it.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria. I think that that's one of the areas. Maybe you can champion an advocacy that should be enforced, that should be implemented. And then if you look at right now, there's an ongoing conversation talking about reserve seats.
For women.
For women.
Yes, I was there. I went for the event in Hilton.
Okay.
I was there too.
Right.
But do you think it will work in Nigeria?
Why do you think it won't work?
Because everything we do now, we add religion to it. We use religion to spoil so many things. We are adding religion because they said a woman should not rule. That is what the religion says.
Which religion are you talking about?
Muslim.
Well, okay, Islamic religion.
The Islamic said they shouldn't leave women to rule. I don't know. Are we using? Are we mixing religion with politics? No, it's not. It shouldn't be that.
All right. Now, but you said you were part of the 33, the reserve seats discussion that's going on.
I attended it, but I was not part of.
Yeah, but
the people.
Why you don't seem to have faith in it?
Well, let's see.
let's
watch and see. You know, they say so many things, and did you ever see everything that a politician says that comes to pass? They will say so many things and they will not end up doing all. They will do some and they will leave some. So, but they will tell you that they are going to do it.
All right.
I'm also part of the politician.
You are also a politician too.
But I'm not part of those people who are saying they will do something and they will not do. Yeah.
All right. That's a good one. I do hope that we can build enough number of politicians who truly mean what they say and say what they mean. Yeah. So she's saying she's one of that kind. I give it to you. I can't counter it. I don't know. Yeah. But let's move forward because you touched a while ago. You touched on the Hausa Fulani, saying that you believe that they are more in positions of power and that they tend to influence how governance is carried out. And now there's a video, there's a message on the internet where you said something about the Fulani and Hausa Fulani people also.
Yeah, the conversation that I said online was that all I'm saying is that we need a leader that is going to carry every tribe in Nigeria along.
Right.
I feel that anytime, that's what I feel.
Yes.
I'm not talking about others, but I don't know what they feel. But I'm saying that anytime that another tribe is in power, they come with different chaos. We see different kind of killings. They bring Boko Haram. They bring different kind of, chaos just to frustrate whoever is in power. If it has to be another tribe, that is what I think. But I don't know it. You cannot know it all. Only God knows it all. But that is how I look at it. Like, let another tribe try in Nigeria. Let's see the talent that God has given to another tribe. We are just not 3 tribes in this country. It's not just Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo that are the tribes in Nigeria. No, we have other tribes. We have Idoma, Igala, Ibira, other tribes. So why can't they try? And I don't like this idea that if a Yoruba man is in power, all the parastatals, every part will be a Yoruba person. If an Hausa man is in power, Hausa people are everywhere. So what happens to the remaining tribe in Nigeria? Why is it supposed to be so? If you don't allow other tribes to enjoy the gifts that God has given to Nigerians, they will go abroad and do nonsense. And it affects all of us. When you cause chaos in abroad, they don't say Igbo, they don't say Hausa,
they say Nigeria.
They say Nigeria.
Yeah,
so we will all face the consequences. So we need a leader that is going to carry on. Every tribe in Nigeria should be carried along so that we can have peace and unity and we can have progress. But if you say you want to be biased, you want to do it only with your family members, this country is not for one family. It's for thousands family.
Fantastic. But I think that part of the problem, if you can call it a problem, or the challenge, is that these 3 major tribes that you mentioned already have high numbers compared to all other tribes. And if democracy is a game of numbers, then there's already a configuration that is working against those other tribes that you have talked about, except if a legal provision comes into place. If the Constitution talks about, okay, maybe let's rotate among so number of tribes. First of all, do you believe in, that means you believe, from what you have said, you believe in rotational presidency, for example. You believe that the presidency should be rotated from different regions or even tribes.
I believe in that.
You believe in that? Very good. Now, but is it now possible to also bring it down from just geopolitical zones or from between north and south to the tribes that you talked about? And how effective will that be? If, for example, we say, look, there are Ibiras, there are Ekitis, there are Ijos, there are Ndonis, there are, Andonis, there are Igalas, there are Ibiras, and so on and so forth. There are these people, the ones who speak full days are Fulanis, right? And then you have Hausas, you have several. In Borno alone, you have several tribes. Yes, in Borno alone, you have several tribes. You have several in Niger State, and so on and so forth. If we begin to have this discussion and we want to bring it down to the level of tribes, how are we going to go about it?
If you think it's difficult and we cannot go about it, then they should all be carried along in government.
All right.
If we can't do that, they should be carried along. If they are carried along, I think they will not be angry. Because other tribes are angry. And what you think you do is the best for you is not the best for others. Okay, let's talk about what is happening right now.
Exactly. I was going to
let's talk about what is happening right now.
Right.
Some Nigerians went abroad to cry that they are killing the Christians. Even if they are not killing the Christians, they are not shooting them, they are not slaughtering them, they are killing them in another way. What way is that in government they are not being carried? That is what they see. You know, I grew up to come and see the president is a Muslim, the vice president is a Christian. Now we have vice president Muslim, president Muslim. So in another way, they are crying that they are killing them. They will only have peace because they know they are carrying them along. But now, the vice president is a Muslim, the president is a Muslim. Definitely they will go and cry that they are sidelining them, even if they are not killing them. This killing, they are killing everyone. They are killing the Muslims, they are killing the Christians. But they are more, what is getting them more angry is the killing of that lady they killed in Sokoto. That's Deborah, what is her name? So that one has touched a lot of Christians in Nigeria. It has touched them. And they feel that justice is not being done against the killer of Deborah. I'm not a Christian, I'm a Muslim, but I fight for the truth. Justice.
All right. Now, let's go back a little bit on something you said a while ago. You said, for example, that when a particular tribe is in power, they tend to surround themselves with only themselves.
Which is not good.
Is that what is happening right now?
Somehow. Because if you look at it, Buhari did it, and I see our president too is doing the same. Because a lot of key places, most of the key places, at least I know there are some nice places that the Northerners are, the Fulanis are, but they are not satisfied. That's why they are very angry right now. And they feel like the president is not doing justice because they feel he's using the same taxes the former president used. A lot of key places are Yorubas, everywhere Yorubas.
Yeah, but you're saying that part of what is fanning the anger. Looking back from behind up to now, you're saying that that's what also played out under Buhari, which is to say that during the Buhari years, you had Fulani everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, so if that is so, now
we have Fulanis everywhere, but the vice president was a Christian.
Was at least a Christian.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a little bit better.
That was a little bit better. But this one now, if they don't come out and cry here in Nigeria, they have cried abroad that they are killing them.
Yeah, but I think that indeed, apart from being sidelined, real killings are also happening. And maybe what they also are saying is that most of the time, the places where most damage is being done are Christian-dominated areas. For example, if you look at Plateau State, it's Christian-dominated.
Yeah.
If you look at Kaduna State, the areas where those things are happening is a Christian-dominated part.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. And so, when you now add all the Deborah Emmanuels, all these ones, they may just have a they may just have a point that they're making.
Yes.
So I'm saying that it's not just the sidelining.
Yeah.
The real physical killings are also going on.
Yeah.
That tend to target. Okay, if you also talk about Benue, for example.
Yes.
In one fell swoop, about 200 people were killed in Yelewata about some 2 months or 3 months ago. They were predominantly Christians also. So when you look at all those, there's the tendency to begin to say maybe there is something like that. But I think that we also must balance it by seeing the fact that in Borno, for example, the people that have been killed are mostly Muslims. And so it's both ways. But you see, everybody has the right to ventilate.
I was married in Kano.
Right.
My husband, my first husband is from Kano.
Right.
And my kids are from Kano.
Right.
During Obasanjo, I witnessed the killing in Kano. Some random people went to Jos, brought some dead bodies from Jos, brought them to Kano. The next thing, they started killing. They started killing in Kano, killing the Christians. Even if you are a Muslim, you are another tribe, you're not an Hausa, or you're not Fulani, they will kill you. They will ask you to recite the Quran. If you don't recite it well, even the person killing you, asking you to recite, will be asking his fellow brother, yeah, did she do it well? Oh, I think so. Or I don't even think so. They just kill you. You understand? I witnessed that in my... You know this for a fact. I witnessed it. I was in Kano. I saw it. They killed a lot of Christians in Kano. I saw it. Even if you are another tribe, and if you are a Muslim, even if you are a Muslim, they don't look at you like a Muslim. They look at you like the Christians. Even if you are another tribe and you are a Muslim, they don't look at you. They don't look at you like a Muslim. They don't respect you as a Muslim. They feel the real Muslims are the Hausas and Fulani, and which is not right, which is not true.
The only challenge.
I saw the way they killed so many people in Jambulo. They killed so many people in Kano. I saw it. We were passing dead bodies. I saw it.
Wow.
God knows that. I saw it.
The only challenge with this is that you won't be able to prove this. You don't have.
I was
there.
Have
pictures.
I don't have
videos.
Pictures. I don't have video. Exactly. But it happened. They killed in Kano during Obasanjo. I witnessed it. That is when I left Kano. That is how I left Kano.
And left permanently? I
left Kano. But I still have a house in Kano.
Right.
But I left Kano. So if you see, if there's any issue going on, they go and meet. If there's any chaos or anything, or even they want to go for, maybe they want to come out and maybe protest, the next thing, they will go to where the Christians are and start killing them. Is it right? If they are killing in Jos, is it in Kano they are killing? Why would they be killing in Jos? Then they will now go and be killing the Christians in Kano. Is that right? That is what we should look at. They are innocent. The ones in Jos, we don't know what they did there. So why will you go to Kano? Why? Why will you go there? Why? Somebody will go and do his own in another place, then another place will come and do. Okay, the last killing that happened in, what do you call it, Edo. The next thing, they want to go and kill the Christians in Kano. Why? Why? What did these Kano people, what did the Christians in Kano do? Why would they want to go there? Why would they want to kill the ones in Kano? What is their problem? The people who did the killing is in Edo. Go to Edo and kill them.
Or at least let the law take its course on them.
That is it.
All right.
So it's something we have to look at and we have to perfect. You know, Nigerians, they don't like the truth. And they don't want you to speak the truth. Normally, they don't like people who say truth. So because you say the truth, they say you talk too much. Because you say the truth, they will now pick offense. They will now hate you. They will now say, maybe you are hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying the truth so that we can fix where we have fault. You understand? When you speak out, they will listen and they will have to perfect it. But when you don't speak out, it will continue from generation to generation. But when we speak out, they will say, yes, somebody noticed, somebody know. We have to stop this. We have to perfect it.
All right.
I don't like every Nigerian is, we are all one in the hands of the God. So whatever religion you are practicing, since it does not affect me, it does not affect you, we are good to go. Let's make sure Nigeria grows and let's be one family. If you are saying you want to enjoy this country alone and your people are hungry, you cannot enjoy alone.
Correct.
But if they are enjoying too, they don't have to enjoy like you are enjoying. But let them be, Let them be not hungry. Then things will go well. There are countries that they are poor, but at least they can afford some things. But an hungry man is an angry man. When you are hungry, you don't see anything. You just want to spoil everything. So we don't want that.
All right. Fantastic. All right. At this point, we'll just take a break. And when we get back, we will continue. This is a scintillating session with Rukkaya Ibrahim.
You always put
former
Her Excellency.
Her Excellency
Yeah.
Rukkaya Ibrahim,
Yeah.
a former gubernatorial aspirant in Kogi State. When we get back, there's more. Welcome back to the show Top Talk, coming to you from Kaftan Television. And my name is Dayo Omogun. The guest is Her Excellency Rukkaya Ibrahim, former gubernatorial aspirant in Kogi State. And she's been speaking her mind and speaking it very loud and clear and bold. And I do hope that with these declarations, with these opinions, that some things will have to change. She's talked about how women don't seem to get the promises of affirmation or whatever promises are made to them. She's saying even the reserved seats that are being contemplated in the legislature right now, how are we sure that these are going to happen? But let's cross our fingers and see how it pans out. But we continue right now, and I come right back to you. Mm-hmm. And when you say that, for example, that it looks as if women are not being allowed to come into governance, I feel that something is wrong with that claim, because I think it is wrong, first of all, for women to expect that power will be carried on a platter and handed over to them. Is that what you want?
No, we are not saying that. Do we have to fight so hard to get it?
Don't men fight so hard to get it?
Are we not the one who elects them?
Yes, which means that you can now deploy that power to elect yourselves, isn't it?
If they allow us.
Who?
How many women are in power? How many women?
Whose fault is that? I mean, maybe we should start from how many women are in political parties. How many women, they go and vote, yes, and they have more numbers to vote. But how many of them are registered members of any political party? Maybe we should start from there. Also, how many of them inside the political parties choose to run for offices? How many of them who would love to run for offices have the resources to back it up? We all know that political a contest is a very expensive business here. Yeah, so these are some of the issues. Are those not the issues that are causing the problem? Is it really that men are blocking the women? I don't think so.
Men are blocking the women.
How?
They don't even want you to be. Some men don't. They are scared of independent women. They don't want women to stand on their feet. They don't want women to have money. They like to oppress us. You understand what I'm saying? They like to oppress us. If you look at the women fighting for seats in Nigeria, most of them are tribal women.
How do you mean tribal women?
Like, let's say, you know, in politics, like the Kogi people, they call us to be Northerners.
Okay.
That is in politics.
Okay.
But normally, we are tribal people.
Yeah, you have your tribes.
They call us in politics,
they say
we are Northerners.
Yes.
But when it comes to standing on yourself, you are another tribe.
Okay, that's tribe now. So
Yeah.
how does that block women?
Okay. Okay. Like now, me, Natasha,
Yeah.
Sarah Jibril, she's from Jos, that contested for president.
The president.
Then, which woman again? There's some Igbos that came out for presidential seats. And we that have been trying to get into power, the seats that they cannot give us is presidency, governor's seats, but anything Senate, House of Reps, minister, they can give us.
But
you see presidency, you see governor, They don't want a woman to rule.
But is that really correct? Because in just the concluded elections, these 2023 elections, you saw that a woman almost clinched the governorship in Adamawa State. She almost got it.
She almost got it, but they are not going to give it to her. Because they don't want a woman to get that seat. They don't want it. But I heard that the ADC will try and give her. They will try, tickets. But I don't think they will. Because they said in our religion, a woman is not supposed to rule. Those seats are not for women. The seats that are for women is the minister, even the politicians, even the women that are in position in politics. They are only giving them women leader. Those kind of seats are what they give them.
If somebody is a woman leader, it's a very important position. Do you want a man to come and become woman leader?
What I'm saying is that is the seat they give us. That is the seat they give us.
They give women.
What is woman leader? What is woman leader? We should be ruling like men. There are women who are like men. They want that kind of seat. It's not that if they give them, they are going to disrespect men. No. There are countries that. Did you see a country that a woman is the president?
Yes, we've had.
So what are there no Muslims there? Are there no Christians there? Let's look at this thing. Sometimes I try to think that we are exposed and we have people who are educated, but with the educated people and the non-educated people, we try to think along. I don't understand. I still don't understand.
So there seems to be no difference in those kind of issues. There seems to be no difference between the educated and the uneducated.
I feel Nigerian people are so backward. I feel we are too backward because we have grown past all these things. The small countries that don't have the wealth that we have in Nigeria, they don't think like we think. Sometimes I even think Nigerians, are we okay? Let's be straight. I don't understand.
Well, let's still take a look once again, because I'll soon go into Kogi politics. But before then, still talking about women, is it not a natural limitation, imposed by society and family values, for example, and all that? Is it not the problem that is drawing women back? For example, it's not if a married woman, for example, is not going to get the latitude to just be able to go for every meeting and any meeting and whatever time and all that. That's a challenge.
It's not all meeting that you go. You can restrict yourself for such kind of meetings. You can.
Will you still be effective?
Be a marriage.
Will you still be effective?
Effective how? I don't know.
Will your place not be taken over?
Taken over?
Because you are unable to attend
what kind of meeting? How many meetings do you want to attend in Nigeria? How many? How many meetings do you want to attend? Must you be attending all the whole meetings? There are lucrative meetings that you go to. The National Assembly, the senators, what are they doing there? Are they all going to meetings all the time? Do they don't have break? They have time for meetings, they have time for their break.
Yeah, but I'm saying, for example, during the campaign period, when parties need to hold meetings and all that, is that not part of the challenge that maybe many times women are unable to
How many meetings are they? I've been there. How many meetings? What is the meetings? They just make things difficult in Nigeria. It's not that difficult. They just make things difficult. It's not that difficult. How many meetings that you want to go to?
What about the issue of resources? The issue of money to run campaigns?
If you don't,
is that not part of the problem that a lot of the women don't have the means with which to, and that cannot be a problem of the men?
There are some women that have money. There are some women that have money. If you want to run for a seat, you must look for money and keep. You must ask questions. How do I go about this? How do I go about that? We still need the men to tell us how to go about it. They are still the one ruling. They are still the leaders. So they decide who they want to give it to, and they decide who they don't want to give it to.
Wow. I see that You are very passionate about women affairs, and that should come naturally because you're a woman. But let me ask, right now in Kogi State, because you're a big stakeholder in whatever happens in Kogi State, by the fact that you have attempted to become #1 citizen in that state. Now, take a look at Kogi State right now. Are you satisfied with what's going on with the administration of Ododo?
Satisfied in what aspect are you talking about?
In terms of development, in terms of maybe women development, human resources development, infrastructure, and so on and so forth. You can decide to choose whatever area.
To me, you want my opinion, right?
Oh, sure, it's your opinion.
I've not seen anything that is going on, anything better than what the former governor has done. I'm not seeing anything new.
Are you saying that the administration of the former governor is better than this, or it's just, you don't see, it's just continuing, or what?
It's just continuation. I see that they are doing the same thing. What is changed there? Is it that we have new roads, new hospitals?
Don't they have new roads?
Do we have new roads there? I can't see any new roads. Do we have hospitals? What is the change that we have?
Salaries have been cleared, outstanding salaries.
Well, that is what they say is being cleared. Do you have proof of it's been cleared?
No, you are a big stakeholder. You will probably have your ears to the ground. You probably know if it is true
What I
or not.
was told is that they come on TV and said it's been cleared, but on the ground nothing is being cleared. That is what I know, and that is what I heard. That is what they are saying. You know, I will come back again and tell you that what they say on TV is different with what is happening. And what you put on TV is what you want people to see. But what is really happening is not what they put on air.
No. Maybe we'll begin to take one item by one, one item after the other. Now, let's take a look at minimum wage, for example. Minimum wage in the country is 70,000 naira. And Kogi State pays higher than the minimum. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, great. Okay,
that one is good. Yeah, it's good.
All right, good. Now, let's talk about.
And I heard that the new governor, he's trying to do his best. He is trying to do his best, but he has to be answered to his boss.
Who is his boss?
The former governor is his boss.
There have been several former governors. There has been Ibrahim, there's been Wada.
Well, his brother.
All of them are, all of you are brothers and sisters in Kogi State.
His blood brother. So we have blood brothers, we have brothers in family.
So you must be talking about Bello then.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay, so you believe that he takes orders from, is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what they say he is doing.
So even though he wants to do the best, he has to subject whatever he wants to do to clearance from Yahaya Bello.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Well, we can't ask that you name your source, but well, that's what you were told. That's what you said. Now, okay, let's take another, because I think that I saw in the news recently that was it yesterday or recently that the vigilante people are being put in the civil service, which is to say that provides a better job experience, employment experience for them than for them to be outside of the civil service. That's another one, isn't it?
Oh, that's good too.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's
now,
good
at least it's a good thing. I think I like your spirit.
That's
like
good too, but what I really want.
Oh, yes.
What I really want.
Yes.
Those ones are petty jobs that anybody can do.
Right, okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So
what do you want?
We want is to see a change. We want good roads, good hospitals. That is what we need in our place right now. And we are backward. Too backward. And I want to talk about my people, the Igala tribes. Their problem is that they don't have unity. I want to talk about them. I want them to be united. They don't have unity. That is their problem. I want to talk about them so that they can learn how to be united and love each other and help each other.
So,
if we don't talk about it, they think they are united, but they are not united. They don't help each other. So I want to talk about it so that the Igala-speaking tribe should be united, should love one another and help one another.
How does that in any way affect?
And they have one problem.
What's going on in
they
Kogi
have
State?
They have ego. They have this nonsense ego. If you have ego, you will not go anywhere. And if there's no unity, you will not progress. We have to
that's
be,
for the Igala.
Yeah, that's for the Igala speaking tribe. We have to love one another. Even other tribes, like the Ekun and other tribes, we should be one. Because the Kogi is one, it's not two. So we should allow others to help one another.
Now, let's go back a little. You said what you want are better roads or good roads, good hospitals, maybe good schools, and so on and so forth.
Yes, sorry. So I forgot to say school.
Yeah.
The most important thing, good schools, which we have more than one university, that's good.
Right.
But we want good schools, and we want good hospitals, and we want good roads. We want to make sure the Kogi is good. And if there's any way we can still talk about this, what do you call it? This thing my sister Natasha was talking about, fixing the Ajakuta.
Okay.
So I would want the Nigerian government to look into that too. If we can fix these ports in Kogi, I think Nigeria will benefit a lot from it.
All right.
Than it wasting like this.
I agree. Ajakuta is very critical. The entire Nigerian people.
And we need somebody to talk about it so
really
that they can do something about it.
Sure, yes.
So if we have a lot of jobs there, I think Kogi can hold themselves.
All right. Now, talking about schools, I do know that Kogi has at least, I hope that I'm correct, but I think that Kogi has at least 4 universities.
Yes.
About 4 universities. There's Federal University Lokoja, right? And there's Kogi State University. And there's Abubakar Audu.
Yeah.
These are 3 already, right? And then there's the one that Bello shortly before he left.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got
built on the way around Ajakuta, right? On the way to Kenya or something.
Yeah.
I don't. The name is not coming now. Or is it Confluence University?
We're not talking about the university.
Very good. No, I'm just coming. So I'm saying, in what areas are you talking about good schools? Are you talking about the infrastructure?
We're talking about the nursery sections,
the primary,
the secondary schools,
the primary.
What they need to fix. Those ones are supposed to be fixed. If we don't bring out videos and pictures of the secondary and primary schools, you have to go through the nursery, primary, and secondary school before you talk about the university.
True.
So if the secondary is not everybody that is rich, let the poor breathe. Let them have 2. Let them have good schools. Let them fix the schools. You understand what I mean? It's not everybody that has money to go to private schools. Not everybody that has the money to go to private schools. So we have to.
So public schools need to be fixed.
Yes, public schools need to be fixed.
Now, when you talk about roads, do you have any particular roads in your mind that you think are in very bad shape? That you could send. I mean, this is a message you could send even from here to the governor. That look, so maybe Anyegba or whatever. I don't know. I'm just mentioning random. So are there roads like that every time you think about it, it gives you sleepless nights?
I said when I come into power,
yeah,
I think I will try and fix things that are not fixed. So I've mentioned it. So they are to go to do their work. They have people to send to go and see the roads that are bad, that they need to fix. I don't have
to tell them. You're not going to help them. You're not going to help them with any suggestion.
That's why they have a lot of people working under them. They will send them to go and see where do we need to fix. I should go and be looking for roads for them to fix. It's not my job. Are they going to pay me for that? No.
No, but out of your passion.
They know the roads are bad. They know that. They know the roads are bad and they need to fix it. And most especially, we need good hospitals.
All right, so you've talked about health, you've talked about infrastructure, you've talked about education.
If you have good things in your place, you will not want to live there. Why do all these governors leave their hometowns and run to Abuja? Because Abuja have good roads, good houses, hospitals. If you do that in your state, will you come to Abuja? You want to stay in your state. You are not there and problem is happening in your state. Where is the governor is in Abuja? How many governors do they stay in their states? But if you fix your state, will you leave your state?
All right now. So
I hope I'm not talking too much.
No. Are we likely to see Her Excellency Rukkaya Ibrahim contesting again in 2027 or in the future?
You know, everything is by the grace of God. If God says, I will be coming out, I will be coming out. And if God says, that is when I'm going to take my seat, I will take it.
Yeah, if God says, but sometimes we also tell God
what we want. Yeah.
So,
but do you believe in if you are destined to do something?
There are people who believe in that. That's correct.
You know, everybody has a role to play being a human being. God brings you to this world for a reason.
For a purpose.
It might delay, but you will get there at his own time. So if I don't get it now, I know it's God that does not want me to get there now. But when it's time, I will get there. Buhari ran for how many years? He was in power before. But when he wants to come back, God said it's not that time. But when it was his time, he ruled.
All right, because we have limited time, I'd like you to send your final word to Kogi people, your final word to women generally, your final word to the government at the center, the things that you expect them to do, how you expect that women should be integrated more closely, or should be carried along more closely, and whatever. Yeah, you just have 1 or 2 minutes.
Well, I would say I will pray for Kogi State. I will pray to God to bring us together so we can be united. We can unite. And I pray that the women should open their eyes and fight for their rights.
You are in the APC right now, isn't it?
Yes, I am in the
So you have access, you should have access to the governor.
Well, I didn't look for access to see him.
So because I'm saying, since you're in the same party, you would have access to be able to take up some of these issues with him.
You know, when you
especially as somebody who has contested for that office
you know
before.
When you are not in power, you getting access.
But your party is in power.
Yes, if your party is in power and you are not in power, it doesn't give you any access to see anybody you want to see.
Really?
Yes. And perhaps if you run for the same seats, you become a threat.
Okay.
They look at you as a threat.
Because you also tried to get in there before.
You
all right,
understand
okay. So let's begin to close. Your final word.
Well, I just pray for my Kogi people for unity. And I pray that the governor sees where he needs to fix before he leaves power. Because you are there today, tomorrow you cannot be there. You don't regret that there are some things that you didn't do that you wanted to do. So I just pray that he understands that his people needs good work.
So if you had to score, just before you go, right? If you had to score Governor Ododo, it will soon be 2 years, I think in November. It will be 2 years in office. If you had to score him over 100.
Score? What do you mean score over
percentage?
100? Like?
Performance-wise.
Well, he's trying.
Give a percentage.
I said he's trying.
Give a percentage.
What do you mean to percentage? What kind of percentage? You want me to tell you that he has done 100%? Is that what you are saying?
No.
Yeah, he's trying. That's what I'm saying. He's trying.
All right. She says the governor is trying, but she's not going to commit to giving any percentages.
Yeah.
That's where we put the brakes. We apply the brakes on the program Top Talk for this edition. My guest has been High Excellency Rukkaya Ibrahim, former gubernatorial aspirant for Kogi State. She's also the chairperson of Reef Foundation, a foundation that caters to the needs of the less privileged around the country. Thank you so very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Wonderful viewers, we thank you for being our people. You know, just stay tuned to Kaftan Television. Don't go nowhere. It's bye from me. Till some other time. By the way, production team, big up. Thank you so very much, Favor and the rest. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.